Welcome to Gorilla Country. There had a guy by the name of Leonard Hutchison. He was a student manager way back in the day, and I think he was part of how the gorillas got named. And after Grandpa Hutchie died, we called him. It was my wife's grandpa. They did this. It's called Hutchie Park. Back in like 2001, 2000, 2002 somewhere, well, some of the Platte football players took the statue, threw it off the Platte Winter Bridge. Back in that day, it wasn't real funny. It's kind of funny now, but back then it wasn't. So they stole the gorilla. So somewhere down there, underneath the water at the Platte Winter Bridge, there's a gorilla there.
High school football holds a special place in the hearts of many South Dakotans.
Yeah, it's a small town here, so everyone knows about everyone, but everyone's like, oh, how was the game Friday night, or good job like that, so it's pretty cool. Get out there.
In smaller towns like Gregory, game nights are particularly special as community members empty the streets and fill the stands to cheer on the Gorillas.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Good time to maybe break into a few houses, I think, because 90% of the town's out the field, I think.
The stands are usually full, and then you'll see at the stadium there. I don't know if you've been over to the field at all.
Yeah, we were out there shooting a few photos.
Where it's got the gorillas thing on there. A lot of people park right there and watch the end zone. There might be 30, 40, 50 people there.
It's awesome. Our stands are always packed. The fans are really loud, and there's no better place to play than here.
It's crazy, like we said, back behind me, all the stands are full about every night, especially if there's a big game.
There's people that come out here at 4 o'clock and reserve their seat up in the stadium, and people line up outside the gate, and it's about as close to a college atmosphere in a town of 1,500 that you could really get.
One of the men who helped make Gregory football into what it is today was the late Mike Dacey.
He's one of those guys where he's like a father figure to a lot of people, and you just learn a lot, and you respect people like that, and they take you under their wing, and they don't have to, but they do, and they teach you a lot.
And the colonel died of a brain aneurysm about 5 years ago. So when you hear the motto, "It's a great day to beat a gorilla," that was the colonel's.
A South Dakota Sports Hall of Famer, Dacey accumulated 146 wins over his coaching career. He also helped recruit the team's current coach, Ryan Allmendinger.
So I came down here and thought, well, I know this guy is a military guy. I'm a military guy. There's a fit there. It'd be a good starting spot. Spend about 1 or 2 years, put it on my resume and move on. Well, 18 years later, here I am still.
Gregory will begin its 9AA title defense Thursday night against Elkton-Lake Benton. Though the #1 Gorillas are the overwhelming favorite coming in, the senior-driven squad is taking nothing for granted as it prepares for its postseason opener.
We've obviously been chasing this 12-0 season from the beginning, and we had a little hiccup at Parkston, but ever since then, we've been really focused and just determined.
I love it. The town deserves it. I think us seniors deserve it, and we just have a great time out there. It's my last year, so that's why I want to go out on right there.
I'm certainly enjoying these last few weeks that we have together, and appreciating the time that we have left, because it seems like it goes so fast, and then I know when they leave, it's like something's gone.
Great night to be a gorilla, boys. It's good to see you back. Start.
Nothing else to say other than get out there and do your job. This is our field. This is our house. These are our fans, our community. All year long been behind us. Special place to play. Go out there and give them a show, fellas. Come on.
Go, Team Bird! Come on, Tyler. Come on. Ready, set. Welcome to the jump. Nice job, Red!
Owen, wait.
Ball.
Hats off to Elkton-Lake Benton. They came to play. You know, they had a 4-hour bus ride or 3.5, whatever it was, and they played very well and gave us a little wake-up call. You know, we can't take anything for granted or anybody for granted.
Yeah, it was really sluggish. You know, I think we just came in with a mentality. These guys are 4-4, and I think we stooped down to their level a little bit. But give them credit; they played a great game out there.
Caleb, come up on him! Hey! Ball! That way, Big Nap!
There's that middle guy though. He's the only thing.
Go Red! Go Red!
Well, we could just go straight up 9. Let's go pump 9 for him. We talked about in halftime is just, you know, we're just being stupid, mental mistakes, you know, and you know, the effort was there. I never questioned their effort, but it just, you know, to bear down mentally and to do the just smallest details, it can make a huge difference.
Are you reading your guard? Okay, when you read your guards, the guard fires out, you have to come up on run, and you're getting a little bit too tight, and your angle's bad. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So get to your depth.
You know, we played well enough to score some points there, but it wasn't. We didn't have our best half by any means.
After I think we had another touchdown in the second half and then a fumble recovery, and we scored off of that again. So that kind of set us up a little bit for a chance to win the game even more, but we knew it wasn't finished there, so we still had to finish off the game, and we sure did that.
If you saw the guy in the cast, John Bakke last week, senior player for us. Last week in the Miller game, he caught a nice long pass and ended up breaking his leg, had to have surgery on it.
It's kind of tough, you know, he's my cousin out there, so I really wish he was out there, but yeah.
Pretty heartbreaking to see it end that way for him. Guys are rallying around him and he's rallying around the guys too, so.
Nice block, great We don't know. They probably staying home. Yep. Good luck, guys.
They reminded us again how focused we have to be to get through this. Okay, together. Can't take anybody for granted. Got to be focused each and every day, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is, okay?
Break it down, you weasels.
Okay, boys, there's 9-0. We got 3 more steps. Let's get it.
Girls on 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is where I come when I'm a mayor and I got a little mayor issue, and I come up here and you watch practice from here. The city, we've stuck a lot of money into the infrastructure with the fields, with this field and the pool and the park. This is all watered. That's got all water to it. Got the new outdoor theater here, the practice facility over here for the football field. Pretty place to be.